Well, as I mentioned earlier in the show, we've been at the Gerding Theater at the Armory, a very impressive building, and here to tell us about how green this place is and how they achieved that certification is Creon Thorne. Now, Creon, we're standing outside. This is one of the key components to the greenness of this building, right?
Absolutely.
What are we looking at behind us here?
Basically, we have a water feature, so there's a decorative element of the granite with the water runoff. Basically, what this does is whatever can't be captured in our rainwater storage tank comes into the water runoff system, into a bioswale, and then it's treated before it goes into the Willamette River.
Okay, we've moved inside now, and Creon, what are some of the green features indoors that we can see?
Well, starting from up top, you can see the skylights up above. We have 41 of those skylights throughout the building. That brings natural light into all the spaces, particularly the office and administration space up here on the top floor.
I see a lot of piping up here as well. What's that?
That is the rainwater recycling system. So all the rainwater that lands on the roof goes into these white drain pipes down into our 12,000 gallon rainwater storage tank. And we use that rainwater in our plumbing system, basically to flush toilets.
Oh, it's your gray water.
Exactly.
Wow.
And that saves about 80% on our potable water use.
That's really cool. For a building this size, when you have that many people coming to see a show, that's a lot of water.
Absolutely.
Well, we're inside the Gerding Theater now, and Creon, what are some of the energy efficient aspects in here?
One of the main ones we use in this area is the underfloor air distribution. So about every other seat has an aluminum air diffuser. It's much more efficient and much quieter for an auditorium like this. The seat fabric is 100% recycled content, as well as the carpet along the aisles and down front. Also, the wood is FSC certified or recycled in this room as well as throughout the rest of the building.
Well, you can tell obviously we're in an office setting right now. This is a part of this building that most of you will never see, but just because we're away from the theater doesn't mean we haven't left the greenness of this building. What's going on up here, Creon?
Well, here on the top floor, you can see the skylights up above the office areas. These are operable skylights to bring in daylight as well as fresh air.
Oh.
You can see the recycled carpet in this area and the underfloor air distribution for the office and admin areas. And then you also get a close-up view of the trusses because we've tucked office space into each truss bay.
You've kind of worked around the building to get all these in here.
Absolutely. We've used every square inch.
We're in the canteen, it's where everybody eats up here. Still very green.
Up above, these are called chilled beams. They're a passive radiant heating and cooling system. So again, we use underfloor air, and then most of the heating and cooling is done through the use of this chilled beam technology. It's very efficient and it's also local, so each office has their own beam and they can cool or heat their office individually.
Are you guys done with your conservation efforts here with this building?
Great question. Not at all. We got the LEED Platinum for the building, for the project, but we're continuing to expand green operations, green activities in terms of our production, how we build scenery, how we deal with costumes, all of those areas.
Now, LEED, tell me what that stands for.
LEED stands for Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design.
And a platinum certification isn't handed out like a diploma mill, is it?
Not at all. We were the first arts building and the first building on the National Register to get that certification.
Wow. Well, you did yourself proud in the city of Portland, and I sure appreciate the tour.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.